Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Sunday. So this is your second candle review of the day. Like I said, I have been testing a lot of things in terms of home fragrance. So for the next few Sundays, you're going to be getting a couple of uploads on Sundays so that I get this information out. So in this video, we are going to be talking about a company that I had actually never heard of before, probably because I'm not a man. The name of this company is Artius Man. Right here is one of the candles that they sent me. So this company actually did reach out to me and asked me if I was interested in reviewing some of their candles. I get a lot of these requests. If I take a look at their products and I see some scents that I'm really interested in, or they tend to create the kind of fragrances that I'm really drawn towards, then definitely I'm happy to test out and then report back to you guys. Initially, when I first took a look at their scents, I will admit they're somewhat limited. And most of the scents, I think, are very much geared towards men. The vast majority of the products on this website are self-care products for men. So things like beard oil, skincare that's geared towards men, stuff like that. Not that women can't use these things, but, I think this is predominantly a company that is geared towards men's products versus women's, which is fine because let's face it, when it comes to beauty stuff, we have a plethora of choices for women. So anyway, the one candle that I was initially really interested in was their pumpkin chai. So that was the one that I was like, well, if I'm gonna check out any of these, pumpkin chai right up my alley. And then I took a look at the rest, and there were a couple more that I thought might be really interesting to review because they are scents that I like. They're not scents that I generally gravitate towards. So you guys know I love my gourmand scents. Let's just put it out there. I love things that smell like food. I like things that basically I want to be able to eat the air. That's what I want my house to smell like. I want someone to walk in and think, wow, you've been baking cookies all day, or did you make a cake for me? That's what I want to smell. However, they did have a tobacco vanilla as well as an oud wood. So I thought, I've tried some tobacco vanilla candles in the past and have enjoyed them, so I'll try theirs. And generally, I tend to like oud scents. So I thought this might be a good one to try as well. And I have to tell you guys, I am so pleasantly surprised by all three of these. So a big thanks to Artius Man for reaching out and letting me try some of these. First off, let's talk price point. I have their website pulled up. These sell for $18.95 each, and you are getting a glass jar. It is a soy blend, and these are how many ounces each? Doesn't say on here. Let's check it out on here. I want to say these are probably 6 or 8 ounces? 10 ounces. I was off. These are 10 ounces. They are woodwick candles, which was another thing that intrigued me. I don't do a lot of woodwick candles because I have found them to be a little messy in the past. These are not. So there's your woodwick there. It took me a little while to realize that you don't want to knock off quite too much of this wood that is left after you extinguish the candle, because you will get a pretty low flame if you do that. So try to leave the woodwick somewhat intact. I have used the lid to extinguish, at least with this tobacco vanilla, and that worked fine. Now, this is a tobacco scent, so it had a smoky scent to start with, so I thought this might be a good one to test this with. I don't think it changed the scent of the candle at all. However, the other ones I have been blowing out. So these two, you can see I didn't use the lids to extinguish. Packaging I think is beautiful. It's just a nice amber glass. These are very masculine looking candles. Again, I think just in general, this company is gearing their products towards a more masculine audience. So, but that, you know, there are women who also prefer the masculine look in some of their decor around the house. So, you know, anyway, I think these are really nice packaging and they're presented really nicely. So that being said, let's get into the scents. The tobacco vanilla, beautiful. I get a lot of tonka from this. I feel like that's probably the vanilla scent that they're using in here is more of that like tonka bean. And I get a really nice smoky, woody tobacco scent. This is lovely. I've actually had this going in my office when Stella has been doing homeschool. I have found this to be a very calming and soothing scent. And if you are also homeschooling, you know, any amount of zen that you can get your hands on is a must. This one is really nice, you guys. I would actually, if I knew a guy who loved candles, this is totally the type of scent that I would get for a dude. Craig hasn't really said anything about these, but I mean, I have so many things going in the house in terms of home fragrance all the time. I don't know that he would even be able to smell the difference. Craig doesn't care about home fragrance at all. Luckily, he lets me do whatever I want when it comes to that. But I feel like this is just such a really nice masculine scent that I think even if you tend to prefer more feminine scents, this is a really nice one to have on hand. In terms of the strength and throw, I'm really impressed by these. So they are definitely not house filling candles. I will say that. You're not getting a ton of surface area here, so there's not a lot of fragrance oils that are being pumped out by just this one wood wick here. However, these are definitely room filling. Like I'm talking, these are very strong in the room that you burn them in. I have tried, for example, the pumpkin chai is in my kitchen. Most of you have seen my open concept kitchen, kitchen nook and family room situation downstairs. This pumpkin chai fills that whole open concept area so nicely. What I don't get from this is the throw. So as far as like traveling outside of the specific room that it's in, I'm not noticing a ton of that. I can certainly smell like a faint whiff of tobacco and vanilla if I leave my office and go out into other areas of the house. But it's not like some of my other candles where, you know, you've got a throw of like 8 or 9. So I'm gonna put the throw of this at around a 3. It stays mostly in the area where it's burning, which is, it's fine. Now, if this was like a 3-wick candle and I wasn't getting a substantial throw from it, that would be disappointing. But room filling, absolutely. Strength, like this is a solid like 7. You walk into the room, you are going to smell this. And this one's really nice. Let's talk about the pumpkin chai, because this was one that was most in line with my usual preferences. I've also burned this one the most. This is delicious. This smells like a pumpkin pie. Mostly the pumpkin pie filling. I don't really get a crust note from this, but it has that very creamy, spicy pumpkin pie filling. You can really smell some ginger in this. You can smell the nutmeg. It's sweet, but it's not overly sweet. This is really, really pleasant, you guys. I am loving this in my kitchen. Another thing I found is if I'm burning another candle at the same time next to this, it blends really nicely with candles from other companies. So for example, in my kitchen also, I have the Scentworks Is it apple pumpkin or pumpkin apple? Of course, I can't remember the name of it now, but I had those two going together. It smelled like fall extravaganza. Honestly, it smelled kind of like Thanksgiving, which is one of my favorite holidays besides Christmas. So this is beautiful, you guys. The strength on this one, again, a good solid like 7. It is very noticeable, but it doesn't travel really outside of that kitchen nook area and my family room. So that's fine. It's a decently sized area and it certainly fills that space, but it doesn't go outside of that area. So again, throw not very far. Noticeable when you walk out, but you kind of have to go sniffing for it. Last one, the oud wood. I actually have this downstairs in my guest bath, and it's really perfect in the guest bath. This is that classic oud and amber combination. It's very fresh. This is a beautiful winter scent in my eyes. Once the holidays are done is when I really enjoy scents like this. It has this almost fancy lady perfume note to it. I think it's the amber that's in here. It's really, really nice. This is actually the lightest of the 3. The strength of this one, I would only put it at about a 5, which is what makes it perfect for our downstairs powder room. I do wish this one was slightly stronger, but it's really nice for a smaller room. Like I said, this would be a perfect bedroom scent. So nice for the bedroom. I really like this one a lot too. Honestly, I'm very impressed with these. I think the price point is fair because I tell you what, I have been burning these for hours. I think probably the pumpkin chai here, at least 25 hours, you guys, I'm telling you. And I am just about at the halfway point with this. They burn forever. I don't know if it's because they're a soy blend or if it's because of the wood wick. Like I said, I don't do a lot of wood wicks, but I'm getting a lot of life out of these. So I don't know. I think these would be a really cool gift for a dude if he was interested in home fragrance. I think these would be kind of a fun thing to splurge on for yourself if you like to test out different candles from different companies. You guys know I'm a big tester, so these were super fun to be able to just check out. So for me, this pumpkin chai, I'm gonna totally repurchase. I really, really love this one. I really like the oud wood. I really like the tobacco vanilla, but I don't know that I would immediately go back and pick these guys up again necessarily. But this pumpkin chai with that creamy, delicious, like pumpkin pie, I just want to eat this one. Whatever oils they're using, they're super, super realistic. These are nice, you guys. So anyway, those are my thoughts of the Artius, man. I keep wanting to call this something else, so I have to keep looking at the name so I don't mispronounce it, but it's Artius, man. So a big thanks to them for reaching out and sending these out for me to try. They do have lots of other scents. I think they have like a barber shop one, which I'm guessing smells maybe like shaving cream. There's the barber shop, the clean cut, the barrel proof, which I'm thinking is probably like a whiskey notes kind of situation. They don't actually really put notes in here, which I thought was interesting. Yeah, they don't really, well, they just say here, this scent takes you to the heart of bourbon country. But anyway, good stuff. I'll put the information for them down below. It looks like they're available on Amazon too, but I'll put the information for the website as well. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch today. Let me know if you have any questions down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.